Smart Talk. I'm Yvette and I am here with my lovely friend Mo.
Hello.
Now we have an opinion on most things and we're not shy about expressing it, and so we thought we'd just pick a load of different subjects every time you see us. But before we get started, please
Can you like and subscribe to our channel?
Pretty please.
So remember, subscribe to our channel, pretty please.
Oh, let's start again.
No.
I can't.
That's that speech impediment goes. Alright. Oh, Yvette, come back to the room. We've got things to talk about. We have opinions. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. We have freedom.
Can we talk about Tony Blair,
Can we have
please?
somebody else?
No, I signed a contract. You'll start with me.
Tony Blair, right.
Yes.
Now, oh God. Now, Tony Blair, the Queen is going to give him a hand in this award. Is she going to hand in this award? Because in actual fact, people are so up in arms about it. Over 1 million people actually have signed a petition, including us. I've signed.
Yes,
You've signed. Yeah. He took us to war on a lie. He went in with the Bush family and he took us to war on a lie. I mean, why it took the Chilcot report that long to actually have a report is beyond me, but anyway, that's another thing. I cannot believe that man has cost, well, we'll never know how many lives it's cost, we will never know, and we will never know for the generations that were displaced, they will never know their history as it should have been, all because of his decision. And I do know that if he is handed that award, that the families of a lot of those servicemen and women who have fallen, they are going to give in the medals from their beloveds, and I do not blame them, and I do not know how that man sleeps at night. And now of course, it doesn't matter what's happening, he has to come out. It's almost like rent-a-gob, isn't it, really? It's rent-a-gob for the news. Wheel him out. Here we've got Blair. Blair has an opinion. I mean, the latest one, of course, was to have a go at people. But I mean, he just won't go away. And if I had done something like that, I wouldn't sleep at night, but then I wouldn't have put us into an illegal war.
It's like a bug that should be squashed.
Yeah, so I just can't believe it. And that shows us that our whole
system
is corrupt. That's what I feel.
It's broken. The whole, as far as I'm concerned, years ago, when I was very young, I remember that Sinn Féin, Gerry Adams, was not allowed to speak on television. There was a complete blanket.
Did you have television in your day?
I think we did actually, yeah. Black and white, very small, but anyway, that aside. That he wasn't allowed, Gerry Adams was not allowed to speak on TV. There was a blanket ban. If he's on TV, you just used to see his mouth move, but no sound came out.
Oh.
So if we could adopt the same situation for Tony Blair, I'd be very... Because I think, as an individual, he's corrupt. It's only my opinion, but I feel what he has done, and it makes a mockery of those people who have gone to war. It makes a mockery of those people who have won medals. It makes a mockery of those people who have fought for our freedoms. For this man to still be loving the sound of his own voice in terms of, you know, what he thinks. He always comes out, they wheel him out, like you say, when Brexit was on, they wheel him out, and then they wheel him out in terms of what the coronavirus is doing. My opinion is they should wheel him down, wheel him back down to the jail, which is where he belongs. He should be in court, he should be brought up on charges, he should not be allowed to speak on media, and as far as I'm concerned, he's an absolute despicable character. And if I was not such a lady as I am, and not obviously being on the airways, I would be using much stronger language, but as far as I'm concerned, he should crawl back down from whence he came, and with his wife.
Yeah, and for Keir Starmer to say that, you know, he did deserve this award, I mean...
On what basis?
Well, because of what he has done for the Labour Party, but again, it's just a political move. That's the only reason that he is saying that. I am absolutely disgusted. I cannot believe it's going to happen.
How can people not buy into how fake he was? That's what I don't understand. How did people buy into him, other than the fact that he had a great marketing team behind him?
Well, because remember, that marketing team that produced this image, that produced all these people around him, like say, Cool Britannia, all of that, you know, they're not stupid. They can work out how they can manipulate or nudge the public to make him look more sellable, which is what they did.
They needed, their marketing technique was very clever. What do I need to get more votes? I need to assign myself to celebrities, film stars, musicians. They have big followings. So I'm going to make the Labour Party cool. So from that point of view, it was a very, very clever move.
And of
Get
course,
yourself out there.
the people in the music industry have an ego, so they want to be attached as well, you know, so it
But
all
he's
works.
still cool now. I mean, he's got a really nice haircut, hasn't he?
So for people who don't
It's
know,
cool,
in the
isn't
background,
it?
that's our producer who obviously likes Tony Blair and we don't.
Cool.
He should be wearing a hat, well and truly over his head, down, a bit further. He's
Nice.
awful.
The hair's good. It's trendy though, isn't it?
Do you know what? I don't even know what he's become, because when I look at him, you know, one of those movies where, you know, there's somebody in there that's like the arch enemy or something like that you don't trust. He's almost become sort of like this character, hasn't
Like a caricature of
'Cause
himself.
something doesn't look right, does it? He almost looks creepy to me. Does it look creepy
He
to
does
you?
look creepy.
Well,
Well,
it's very creepy.
If you signed the petition,
Yeah.
which is now over 1 million,
Yeah.
the picture they used on the petition was actually very apt because it made him look like the devil. And quite frankly, I think that it was one of the best pictures I've ever seen of him, quite frankly, and it said that everything needs to be said.
If you, I know I'm going now. If you haven't signed the petition and you feel so inclined, please go and have a look. I mean, I think we could do with more signatures on it.
And let's hope it does some good.
Yeah. All right, let's wind it up. Thanks for joining us. We'll have a different topic to discuss next
Comments?
time. And yes, I know.
Any comments?
I need to breathe before I go into the next sentence. So, if you have, you see now I've lost my train of thought now.
So what she was going to say is, obviously, if you've got any comments about what we were just discussing, we'd love to hear them. We would really love to hear them. We're going to make this show a bit more interactive with everybody, and then we may well come back to the subject matter later on down the day.
So, thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Do you have to talk so much?
All the time.
It's always going
I
over
know.
me, always.